In travel news, for January 31st, 2023, we talk about Frontier Airlines in Puerto Rico, airports in the United Kingdom, and an update on the ground stop order issued by the FAA on January 11th. But before we begin, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, and this is Today in Travel. To stay updated on travel news, tips, tricks, and other insights, which will help you to travel like an Adept Traveler, subscribe to our YouTube channel. We frequently release new content to keep you up to date on all things travel. Frontier Airlines will be adding 8 new routes to Puerto Rico in May, which will make it the airline with the most routes to the island, knocking JetBlue to the number 2 spot. Frontier will be launching 4 daily routes to San Juan from Baltimore, Dallas-Fort Worth, Chicago Midway, and Cleveland, as well as 4-time weekly service from Detroit and 3-time weekly service from Cancun. Frontier will also be launching its first flight to Ponds with 3 times weekly service from Orlando starting May 4th. With the new additions, Frontier will have 19 total routes to Puerto Rico. Airports in the United Kingdom are going to be more strict on airlines soon, in a sign that air travel has recovered. Airlines operating out of UK airports will have to use 80% of their landing and takeoff slots in order to keep them, according to the government. The use it or lose it rule, which was waived when the pandemic led to a drop in passenger numbers, will return on March 26 as demand for international travel increases. The safety net for airlines, which was introduced during the pandemic, will remain in place and will allow airlines to hand back 5% of their slots in order to avoid last-minute cancellations. The government stated that its decision to return the use it or lose it rule was made after consulting with the industry on how best to support the recovery from the pandemic. The Federal Aviation Administration has identified the contractor responsible for the recent Notice to Air missions system outage that caused the first nationwide ground stop since 9/11. The FAA announced that Virginia-based Spatial Front was the contractor that services the system. The agency also stated that all personnel involved in the file deletion that led to the outage have lost access to FAA buildings and systems while an investigation is underway. The FAA has ruled out any evidence of a cyber attack or malicious intent related to the incident. The incident started when contractors working on correcting synchronization between production and backup systems deleted files required for operation of the system. Today in Travel is brought to you by the Adept Traveler, a travel agency that specializes in accessible travel. Our goal is to help all travelers, from the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled, to travel well. Until next time, travel well, my friends.